Hi everyone, it's your boy Zach, and I hadn't planned on recording a video on the way to the doctor. It's just that the song that I want to listen to, I can't remember anything about it. I can't remember the name of the artist, the song title, or a snippet of the lyrics to Google it. It's used in TikToks a lot. I think it's country, but it's like new country. It's like alternative country. Maybe it's rock. And the guy I think he's talking about how you can't go home again or something like that. It's way too vague to Google it. But if I say it was used in a lot of TikToks, that might narrow it down. But anyway, something very, very interesting is happening. There's this phenomenon that I refer to as the silence. Both of the words capitalized. Well, just the first letter of each word. And it's when I'm kind of saying the shit that I've been getting all sorts of static for, and then I just stop getting static, and it's just silence. It's like nobody's calling me woke, crazy, or jealous. What happened? Well, the silence is when the people who tried to silence me in a million ways silence themselves, because now they are either agreeing or, more than that, repeating the things that they were attacking before, where it's like, oh shit, like, how many years are we going to go through this? How many years? I say something, people get all up in arms, and then 5 years later, they're saying it. Word for fucking word. And we've seen it from the right and from the left. So the thing that is not controversial anymore is to say that the pendulum has swung too far again, because that's what the pendulum does. It swings too far to the left, and now it's swinging too far to the right. So much so that it's being picked up in the comedy space, as they say. Even like Shane Gillis, his buddy who got him fired from SNL, but they're still buddies, the guy with the gray hair, and then the that Greek girl with the, I don't know any of these people's names. I see these people on TikTok. You know, on YouTube, I follow like 30 channels. On TikTok, I follow 3,000. Like, I just describe people. But anyway, it's people, you know, she was in Tires. She was the wife of the Greek guy, Stavros something. And all of a sudden, like very suddenly, everyone started pointing out, it's like, hey, yeah, we can say gay and retarded now, but you don't have to say it all the time in every single set. So you have not just female comedians, but male comedians. They're going to like the Starship, the Joe Rogan comedy club, and they're like, I don't like this. Like, one of the things that I think is funny is they describe the comedians there is it's a bunch of guys who are fully booked up for the entire year talking about how they're canceled and they can't tell jokes. Like, it's complaining about cancel culture. That's like 2020 type of shit. But even fucking Shane Gillis was saying it. He's just like, hey, just because you say it doesn't mean you have to say it all the fucking time. And I see it again with this. It's funny, like a couple days ago, I was saying like, hey, so this is cancel culture. Like, you have to worship Charlie Kirk. It's like, you don't have to worship him. You just have to be respectful. Actually, you don't have to be respectful. I mean, I would say it's cool to be that, but you don't have to be. I got one of those Republican charities. They sent, I don't know why these Republicans are sending me text messages when I always vote Republican. But anyway, I thought they were talking about Jesus. Like, they were trying to raise money. It's like, he died for our sins. He was without fault, a perfect human. It's like, okay, that sounds like Jesus. Like, what? Talk about Charlie Kirk? What the fuck? So, I mean, we're talking about the pendulum. The pendulum is swinging so far that I'm afraid it's going to get stuck. Like, okay, so you have to imagine that there's, you know, I don't know, maybe like a branch nearby, something like that, you know? So the pendulum swings, and it's in a forest, and there's trees on one side, trees on the other, and then it swung so far to the right and up that it got stuck. It wedged itself into one of the branches of the tree. I would say a thick branch, something like an oak tree, something like that. You understand what I'm saying. But like, when guys like Shane Gillis are pointing out, it's like, hey, I got canceled, but y'all are just acting like assholes. And apparently there's comedians who their entire set is just, ooh, I'm edgy, I'm gonna say gay and retarded and make fun of trans people. It's like, bro, like, it's not 2020. That's not edgy anymore. That's just that's essentially mainstream comedy right now. And I see it with the Charlie Kirk, where it's like, a couple days ago they're like, well, you don't want a teacher or a nurse saying that, she might not save the lives of Republicans. I'm like, that's kind of a stretch. Wasn't that like the whole thing? And then I see people like, they're like adding people's employers. It's like, hey, HEB, do you really want an assistant manager who says this? And they do little screenshots. Like, you are a bitch. You're a dumb bitch. The problem with cancel culture is cancel culture. It's not who's using it and why. It's wrong. It's wrong when they do it. And it's not just wrong when we do it. It's more wrong because one would assume we are the good guys. The reason we are the way we are is we think that's the good way to live, the right way to live, the right way to be. So you're going to talk about cancel culture being evil for 5 to 10 years, and then you're tracking down school teachers and nurses and freaking assistant night managers at Stuckey's. Do they still have Stuckey's? Stuckey's is kind of like it's not like an IHOP. It's not that nice. It's more like a Waffle House. They got Stuckey's, right? Anyway, but yeah. So the pendulum swung so far to the right that I'm afraid it's going to get stuck there. And that's not what really happens. What means is then when it swings to the left, it will swing even harder than before, because we're literally tracking down school teachers, nurses, and freaking assistant night managers at Stuckey's and getting them fired for something they said. What the fuck? Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.